Imagine for a second that you have, well, a clone.
Oh, a clone.
Yeah, a clone. And this clone thinks exactly like you. It understands your specific style. It works exactly like you do, but, it never gets tired.
Right. That sounds pretty nice, actually.
Doesn't it? It just sits at a computer all day and all night doing your work for you while you are out, say, walking the dog or drinking coffee.
Like a science fiction movie.
Exactly, like a sci-fi movie. But welcome to today's deep dive, everyone, because our mission today is to show you that this is not science fiction anymore.
No, it really isn't. According to the large stack of market research and platform data sitting right in front of us today, this is already happening.
It is everywhere. We are exploring a very popular topic today. We want to unpack exactly how every day regular people are cloning their output and making real money on a website called Fiverr by using AI tools.
We have a lot of fascinating data to look at for you today. We have articles from 2026, freelance reports, and direct numbers from the platform itself. And the freelance world is changing, well, incredibly fast.
It really is. I am so curious about this because, so many people right now are looking for an online side hustle.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone wants a side hustle.
Right. They want a way to make extra money from home. And it seems like AI is the magic key for this.
It definitely is the key. People are turning very simple AI tools into a real steady income.
But before we get into the heavy details, let me just see if I understand the basic idea here. Is using AI for freelancing basically like having a super fast digital assistant?
Yes, actually, that is a very helpful way to look at it. You are the boss, you give the instructions, and your digital assistant does all the heavy lifting.
And then I collect the payment.
Exactly. You collect the payment from the client.
Okay, I can definitely picture that. But let's start at the very beginning. For the listener who might be completely new to this whole world, what actually is Fiverr?
Well, in very simple terms, Fiverr is a massive online freelance marketplace.
Okay. Like a job board. Sort of. But you can think of it more like a huge digital shopping mall. But instead of walking in to buy, clothes or shoes, people log on to buy digital services.
Digital services like designing a business logo or maybe writing an article.
Yes, exactly. Those kinds of things. And on Fiverr, these individual services are called gigs.
Gigs, right?
Yeah. A freelancer creates a gig to show exactly what they can do. And fun fact, when the website first started many years ago, every single gig cost exactly $5.
Oh, so that is where the name Fiverr comes from.
That is exactly where it comes from. $5 for everything.
But wait, $5? I mean, that does not sound like enough money to build a real business.
Oh, it is not. But the platform has completely changed over the years. Today, prices grow as freelancers gain more experience and offer better quality work.
So they don't just charge $5 anymore.
Not at all. In fact, the recent data shows that the average buyer on Fiverr today spends over $300.
Wow. Wait, from $5 to an average of over $300.
Yes, a massive shift. That is incredible. So you set up a digital shop, and people pay you a premium for what you can do. But here is the part that confuses me a little bit.
Sure, what is it?
The sources show that right now, regular manual freelance jobs are actually dropping. Like basic typing or simple writing jobs dropped by 30% recently.
That is correct. It is a huge shift, and it's caused by artificial intelligence. Businesses are using AI to do those simple manual tasks themselves.
So the old way of freelancing is kind of slowing down.
Yes, the old way is definitely slowing down.
Well, that sounds a bit scary for freelancers, doesn't it? I mean, if the computer can do the work, why do businesses need to hire anyone at all?
That is the big question. And you are right, it does sound scary at first. But the data reveals a very surprising twist.
Oh, what kind of twist?
The jobs have not disappeared. They have just evolved. Freelancers who actually use AI to do their work, they are earning 40 to 60% more money per hour than they did before.
Wait, really? Let me get this straight. The people doing the work the old, slow way are losing jobs. But the people using AI are making up to 60% more money. Why are clients paying more if the computer is doing the work?
Because the ceiling for earning is rising. When you use AI as your assistant, you can take on much more complex work.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can deliver a whole package instead of just a small piece. Your skills become much more valuable because you are managing the project, not just typing the words.
Okay, so I understand the math there, but I am trying to picture what this actually looks like in practice.
Sure.
If AI is doing the heavy lifting, what is the freelancer actually delivering to the client? Like, what are the most popular gigs right now?
There are a few very popular categories right now. The first major one is AI writing.
AI writing, okay.
Yes, this includes writing SEO articles for businesses. And just to clarify, SEO just means content specifically designed to show up first on Google searches.
Oh, that makes total sense. Every business wants to be on the first page of Google.
Exactly. They all want that top spot.
What else are they buying?
Well, another huge category is resumes and cover letters.
Oh, wait, why do people need AI for their resumes? I thought a resume was just, a simple list of where you have worked.
It used to be. But today, most large companies use computers to read resumes before a human ever even sees them.
Oh, right, the automated systems.
Yes, these computer filters look for specific keywords. And if you do not have the exact right words, your resume just goes straight in the trash.
That is so frustrating for job seekers.
It is. So freelancers are using AI to match the resume perfectly to the job description. It helps the job seeker get past those strict computer filters.
That is incredibly smart. You are basically using one AI to beat another AI.
That is exactly what you were doing.
Wow. Okay, what about visual stuff? What are some of the visual services people are selling?
AI images are incredibly popular right now. Freelancers are creating beautiful, eye-catching thumbnails for YouTube videos or graphics for social media campaigns.
Oh, nice.
And finally, there is AI voiceovers and video creation.
Let's focus on that social media part for a second. I want to paint a really clear picture for the listener.
Okay, let's do it.
Say a small business owner, maybe a local coffee shop, they need 30 social media posts for the month, so they hire a freelancer on Fiverr.
Right, a very common situation.
How does the freelancer actually use AI to do this?
Well, in the past, the freelancer would sit and type all day long to create 30 different posts.
Right.
They would have to think of 30 different ideas. It was exhausting.
Yeah, that sounds like a full day of work.
Today, the freelancer uses an AI tool. They give the AI a clear instruction, which is called a prompt.
A prompt, okay. And the AI just prints out the posts.
Yes, in just a few seconds, the AI generates all 30 posts. But the freelancer does not just copy and paste them.
They don't.
No, they read them.
Yeah.
They fix any small mistakes. They make sure the tone sounds friendly and local, and then they deliver the final polished work to the coffee shop owner.
Okay, here is where I have to push back a little bit.
Go ahead.
If the coffee shop owner knows that AI exists, why don't they just open the AI tool and type the prompt themselves? I mean, why pay someone on Fiverr $100 to do it?
That is the most common question people ask. And the answer is clearly explained in our sources today. It is based on something called the 10-80-10 rule.
The 10-80-10 rule. Okay, so is it like being the head chef in a busy restaurant?
Oh, I like that comparison. How so?
Well, the first 10% is the head chef creating the recipe and picking the ingredients. Then the AI is the sous chef doing the middle 80%, the heavy work, the chopping, the boiling.
Right.
And then the final 10% is the head chef tasting the food, adjusting the salt, and making the plate look perfect. Is that right?
That is a brilliant analogy. Yes, exactly. The client is paying for the delicious meal, not the chopping.
That makes sense.
The freelancer does the first 10% of the work. That means coming up with a strategy. They figure out what the coffee shop actually needs, and they write the perfect prompt for the AI.
Because writing a good prompt is actually a skill, right? Like, if you just say, write a post about coffee, you will get a very boring result.
Exactly. You have to give the AI specific instructions, almost like an intern. You have to say, write a funny, friendly post about our new vanilla latte and mention that it is raining outside today.
Oh, I see. So that first 10% requires real human thought.
It does. And then the AI does the middle 80%.
Right. It does the heavy drafting.
Yes. The AI writes the paragraphs instantly.
Yeah.
Then comes the final 10%, the human touch. The freelancer checks the facts, removes any strange robotic words, and makes it perfect.
So the coffee shop owner pays because they want the finished, polished result. They do not want the hassle of learning how to talk to the AI or, editing the mistakes.
Right.
They just want the 30 posts ready to publish on Monday morning.
That is it. People pay for convenience. They pay to save time. They want the result, not the process.
That makes total sense to me now. Okay, so if I'm going to be the head chef in this digital kitchen, I need the right tools.
You definitely do.
What is actually in the modern freelancer's toolbox? What are these AI tools everyone is using?
Well, the good news is the tools are incredibly user-friendly now. You do not need to be a computer programmer to use any of them.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. For writing, the most popular tools are ChatGPT and Claude.
ChatGPT and Claude. Okay.
You can think of them as very smart, very fast writing assistants. You can ask them to write blog posts, plan out a video script, or even write professional emails to clients.
And what about for images? Let's say I am not a graphic designer, like I cannot draw at all. Can I still make money creating YouTube thumbnails or logos?
You absolutely can. Freelancers use tools like Midjourney or Canva AI for that.
How do those work? Oh, wait, if I'm not a graphic designer, how do I fix a bad image if the AI messes it up? Like if it draws someone with 6 fingers?
You fix it with words. You do not need a digital paintbrush. You just type a description.
Really? Just words?
Just words. For example, you might type, a bright red coffee cup on a wooden table with morning sunlight shining through a window. The tool turns your text into a beautiful professional image in seconds. And if the cup looks too big, you just type, make the coffee cup a little smaller.
So the skill is just learning how to describe what you want clearly. That is amazing.
It is. It really lowers the barrier to entry.
And what about voice and video? You mentioned those earlier.
Right. For voice, a tool called 11 Labs is very popular. It takes words that you type and turns them into a natural-sounding human voice.
But does it sound like one of those old robotic computer voices? Yeah, the really stiff ones?
Not at all. It breathes, it pauses, it sounds completely natural.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Freelancers use it to create voiceovers for YouTube channels where the creator does not want to show their face.
Oh.
And for video, tools like Runway help people edit and generate short video clips incredibly fast.
When you put all these tools together, how much time are they actually saving a freelancer?
It is a massive difference. What used to take a freelancer 3 hours to write or design now takes maybe 15 minutes.
Wait, 15 minutes? Down from 3 hours?
Yes. And that means you can take on many more clients in a single day. You make more money in the exact same amount of time.
That is a huge advantage. But you know, our sources point out something even more fascinating. Something that takes this whole idea to another level entirely.
Oh, you mean the 2026 feature?
Yes. It is a new feature that launched in 2026 called Fiverr Go. Let's dive into this because this honestly blew my mind. What is Fiverr Go?
It is a massive step forward. It takes the idea of the digital assistant and makes it deeply personal.
Personal how?
Let's say you are a freelancer who writes in a very specific, funny tone. Or maybe you create illustrations with a very specific watercolor style. With Fiverr Go, you can actually train an AI on your own personal style.
Wait, so I teach the computer to write or draw exactly like me?
Yes, exactly. You feed the AI examples of your past work. You give it 50 articles you have written or 50 images you have drawn.
Okay.
The AI analyzes them. It learns your specific tone, your brushstrokes, your unique creative voice.
Okay, and then what happens?
Then you offer an instant AI option on your Fiverr profile. Clients can pay to use your personal AI clone to generate work. The AI does the work instantly based on your style, and you earn money.
So I could be asleep or on vacation, and a client logs on, types a prompt into my clone, gets the finished article, and the money just goes into my bank account.
That is exactly how it works. It creates true passive income. You are literally making money while you are sleeping.
That brings us right back to our opening thought. You literally created a digital clone of yourself to do the work.
We told you it wasn't science fiction.
You did. But I have to ask, if the AI is doing all the work, why is the freelancer still relevant? Why doesn't the client just use a generic AI themselves?
Because the client wants your specific style. They trust your brand.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. The generic AI might sound boring or robotic, but your trained AI sounds like you. The client is paying for your unique, creative voice, even if the computer's doing the actual typing.
That is something to really think about. It is fascinating, but it is also a huge shift in what it means to be a creator. You are not selling your time anymore. You are selling your digital brain.
It is a completely new way of working.
Okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a moment. Let's talk to the listener who is sitting at home right now thinking about trying this.
Sure, practical advice.
Yes. How much money can a beginner actually make when they first start out on Fiverr?
It is important to be realistic here. If you are just starting out, you are not going to make thousands of dollars on day one.
Right, it takes time.
Beginners typically start by charging $20 to $50 per gig.
I mean, $20 to $50, that is still a nice bit of extra cash for a side hustle.
It is. And as you get better, and as you collect positive reviews from happy clients, that income grows.
You can raise your prices.
Exactly. You can slowly raise your prices. The sources show that the average top earner on Fiverr is now charging over $47 an hour.
So there is a very clear path to making real money. If I am listening to this deep dive and I want to set up my Fiverr shop today, What is your best practical advice? How do I stand out from the millions of other people on the website?
The sources give some very clear, proven steps for beginners. The first and most important tip is to find a niche.
A niche. You mean be very specific about the service I offer?
Yes. Do not just make a gig that says, I will write articles. That is far too broad.
Too much competition.
Way too much. You will be competing with thousands of other writers. You will get lost in the crowd. Instead, you want to focus on a specific industry.
Give me an example.
You should say something like, I will write SEO blogs for fitness brands. Or, I will write real estate newsletters.
I see. Because if I own a gym and I need a blog post, I'm going to search for a fitness expert. I am not going to choose a general writer. I want someone who knows my business.
Precisely. Being specific means you have much less competition. Clients trust specialists.
Okay, find a niche. What is next?
The second tip from the sources is about how you name your gig. Always start your title with a clear I will statement.
Like, I will design an AI logo for your coffee shop.
Yes. It needs to be extremely clear and direct. When a buyer is scrolling through hundreds of options, they need to know exactly what you are offering in 1 second.
Make it easy for them.
Exactly.
What else can a beginner do? Because the hardest part seems to be getting that very first customer. If my profile has 0 reviews, how do I convince someone to trust me with their money?
That brings us to the third tip, and it is a powerful one. Add a video to your profile.
A video?
Yes. The platform data shows that putting a short, simple video of yourself on your Fiverr profile increases your sales by 2 to 3 times.
2 to 3 times more sales? Just from adding a short video? Why is that so effective?
Think about the psychology of buying something online. It can feel very anonymous and, cold. Buyers want to know there is a real, friendly human being behind the screen.
So what should I say in the video? Do I need professional lighting and a script?
Not at all. Anyone can record a quick video on their phone. You just look into the camera, smile, and say, Hi, my name is so-and-so. I specialize in writing fitness blogs, and I would love to help you with your next project. Send me a message.
That's it.
That's it. It takes 15 seconds, but it makes a huge difference in building trust.
That makes a lot of sense. People buy from people they like.
They really do.
Are there any other secrets to getting those early orders?
Yes. The fourth practical tip is about communication. You must communicate fast.
Fast communication.
Yes. You should download the Fiverr app on your phone and turn on notifications. When a client sends you a message asking a question, reply as quickly as possible.
Why is speed so important at that early stage?
Because clients are usually in a hurry. They might message 3 different freelancers at the exact same time. Often, they will simply hire the very first person who replies to them.
Oh, wow. The early bird gets the worm.
Exactly. Fast answers show that you are professional and ready to work.
Okay, I love those practical steps. Niche down, be clear, show your face, and reply fast.
Those are the pillars.
Now, I do want to ask about one thing that might be confusing for a beginner. If I am using an AI tool like Midjourney to make an image or ChatGPT to write an article, who actually owns that work? Is there a rule about copyrights?
That is a very important question. The sources provide a gentle note about platform rules and current laws.
What do the laws say?
Right now, the law generally states that pure AI art, meaning something generated entirely by a computer with 0 human effort, cannot be fully copyrighted.
Oh, I see. So what does that mean for the freelancer? Can I still sell it?
Yes, you can still sell it. It just means you need to be honest. You should clearly state on your profile or tell your clients directly that you use AI tools as part of your creative process.
Do clients get upset if they know you are using AI?
The data shows that most clients do not mind at all. Remember the 10-80-10 rule.
Right. They are paying for the meal, not the chopping.
Exactly. They are paying for the final result. As long as you're honest and you provide a good, polished, high-quality service, clients are happy. They just want the beautiful social media posts ready to go.
Right. They are paying for you to manage the tools and deliver a great product. You are the director, and the AI is your camera crew.
That is a great way to put it.
Well, this has been an incredibly eye-opening deep dive. Let's summarize what we have learned today from all these sources.
I'll do it.
First, Fiverr is a massive online marketplace where anyone can sell digital services, and the prices people pay are growing.
Second, AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Midjourney are completely changing the game. They allow freelancers to do high-quality work in a fraction of the time, which means they can earn much more money per hour.
And third, you do not need to be a computer programmer to do this. The tools are easy to learn. If you use the 10-80-10 rule, Find a specific niche, add a welcome video, and reply quickly. You can build a very real, steady income stream.
And maybe even create a digital clone of yourself with Fiverr Go.
Yes, it is a lot of information, but I think the most important takeaway is that anyone can start learning these tools today.
I completely agree.
I think that is the most encouraging part. It is just about taking that first step and trying it out.
It is. And I want to add a supportive reminder from the research for anyone listening right now.
Please do.
Starting small is completely normal.
Yeah.
Do not feel discouraged if you set up your profile and you do not get an order on your first day or even your first week.
Right. It takes a little time to build momentum and prove yourself.
It does. The sources agree that the first 3 to 5 reviews on Fiverr are always the hardest to get. You are brand new, and you have to earn that initial trust.
Once you get them?
Once you deliver great work and get those first few 5-star reviews, everything changes. The platform's algorithm starts to trust you and show your profile to more people. Buyers see the reviews and trust you instantly. It gets much, much easier after those first few jobs. Patience is key.
I love that advice. Be patient, be honest with your clients, and let the AI do the heavy lifting. But before we wrap up today, let's connect all of this back to the bigger picture.
Okay.
We started this deep dive by imagining a digital clone and assistant that sits at a computer and works for you.
We did. And right now, we are mostly using AI as an assistant to do specific freelance tasks. We give a prompt and it writes a blog post or makes a single image. It is a tool that we control.
Right. We are the head chef, giving orders to the sous chef.
But this raises a fascinating and maybe a little provocative question for you to think about. AI is getting smarter every single month. As these AI tools become completely autonomous, meaning they can think, plan, and act on their own without us guiding every single step.
Oh, wow. Where are you going with this?
What happens when your side hustle isn't about doing the work at all? What happens when your role is simply managing a digital team of AI agents?
A whole team.
Yeah. Imagine one AI talking to the clients, another AI creating the strategy, another doing the writing, and another sending the invoices. What happens when you are not a freelancer anymore, but the CEO of a fully automated digital company?
Wow, that is an incredible thought to leave on. From a single freelancer typing at a desk to the manager of an entire AI workforce. The future of side hustles is going to be wild.
It certainly is.
That is definitely something to mull over. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. We wish you the absolute best of luck on your learning journey and with your future side hustles.